Matthew, maybe your line aside, how did they limit your team as well as they did tonight?
Um, Puck possession. I mean, they had the puck on their stick a lot, and that would kind of do it. But I mean, we had our chances. We had a bit of a push there at the end. It's a 2-1 game, so we're not far off. It's one goal. That was so. I mean, that's what it is.
We'll go next to Jeff Hamilton from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Jeff.
Matthew, can you take us through that goal? You drove through the middle there. It looked like you and Nate were connected. Did you have eye contact? Did you just kind of drive us through the goal there?
Yeah, it started in the D zone. Actually, Louis got a good stick defensively to knock the puck down, and then transition. I just gave it to Tomer on the wing, and I was just trying to drive the pusher D back, and he wristed on net. I was able to get my stick on it, so it was just kind of a basic kick it out, drive the net, and good things happen.
Go next to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Matthew, what's your group been leaning on this year as you've been able to bounce back from regulation losses with quite a bit of regularity so far?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we're a confident group. We lose one, we just put it behind us and we focus on the next one. We got a great group of guys. We're playing well, so that's just kind of the mentality we've had. And we've been able to bounce back pretty much every time we've lost so far this year.
Go next to Sean Reynolds from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Sean.
Thanks, Gregor. Hey, Matthew. You've been on the fourth line in years past. How would you describe Paul's approach to your fourth line this year? I mean, he gave you guys some really important minutes in the third period yesterday, and clearly he's you guys are taking advantage of the opportunities he's giving you in this last game and throughout the year. Do you see a much different approach to it from him, a different philosophy from him this year on that fourth line?
A little bit. I think he's got more confidence in putting us out there on a D zone draw. He knows we're three guys that is responsible defensively. So that part of it for sure. And, we feel like whenever we get a chance, we want to get on the forecheck and maybe create momentum for our team and sometimes get a goal. So I think Paul sees that in us, and this is what's kind of been happening for us.
Go back to Paul Friesen from the Sun. Go ahead, Paul.
It was a really low shot game for these two teams. How much of a factor, Matthew, would you say both teams playing last night was as far as your legs felt?
Yeah, there was a bit of fatigue for sure, probably on both sides. And then we know how skilled they are. So our game plan was to, take the middle away and try to keep him to the outside and, block some shots, play hard defensively. So usually this is kind of what happens. You don't give up too many shots, and they play a similar kind of game. So this is why you see a low scoring game tonight.
And final question to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Matthew, what does it mean for your line's confidence? Last night, you're out there with 2:40 left, protecting a lead. Tonight, you get a chance with just under 3 minutes chasing the game and trying to get the equalizer. What does that do for the mentality of your fourth line?
It's good. I mean, this is what we want. We want to be out there and have a chance to make a difference every night. And like I said earlier, like we're three responsible guys in our own hands. So we want Paul to have that trust in us to put us out there late in games to get the job done. So we were glad to see that we got that time, and hopefully we can get more of that.